Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new series of Project Ozone 2. We're going to be doing something just a little bit different for the next little while. And, well, while I get started planting these trees and getting everything ready, let's I'll tell you about why we're doing this. The reason I am playing Project Ozone 2 is, well, it's for a couple of different reasons. First of all, being that I really do enjoy this mod pack. It's a mod pack that I played for a couple of hours. Must have been early on, a couple of years ago. And I wanted to make some videos about it, but I just wasn't ready at the time. And then whenever I started recording Eden's Realm, that took over. And so I never got around to making a video of it. You may be wondering why I'm not playing the later versions of this pack. Well, that fits in right with the other reason. I've already played this one, so I know kind of where I'm going with it, and it makes the series a little bit easier. And the final reason being that I was planning on doing my own mod pack in 1.19.2, but I actually went into it and got it all set up, and then ended up I recorded an entire video, had that out, and I was starting on my second video, and I ran into some massive world crashes. I don't understand what happened there, and it got to the point where I couldn't fix it without basically deleting the entire world and starting over, which was quite a big disappointment. And so I just decided to leave it and come and play Project Ozone. So that's what we're doing here. So now you know why I'm playing Project Ozone 2, so let's just get into it. Open up the quest book here, and we can find that we can start on our quests. If we claim our first ever loot chest, we'll be able to complete that quest, and now we can, I guess, try again to get these. Really, we want this infused croak. But I need, what do I need? Oak saplings and oak barrels. Okay. That should be relatively easy. How do I make a barrel? Like that. That's how. What the? Oh. I'm confused. Okay. Awesome. Now we have our quest complete. I think we just place these down something like this. Let's see here. We can claim our second loot chest. I did this earlier, but I don't have enough cobblestone. That means that I need to do just a little bit more of digging. How you get cobblestone early game is you shift and then just hold down right click and you get little pebbles that you can make into cobblestone. There is our next quest. Claim a loot chest. Oh, and I need my furnace. There we go. Now we can actually claim it. Mob killing and scythe. Or the sieve. I don't know how to pronounce it. But we have our loot chest. We can store this away. And we'll come back to it later. But to progress really anywhere in this mod pack, you do need the sieve. But obviously, to get the sieve, you need some silk mesh, which comes from killing spiders. So I think that's the next plan. I'm gonna grow a bunch of trees and we're gonna make ourselves a really raggedy mob farm. One of the coolest things about this pack is the builder's wands, which as you can see, all they really do is help you build faster, but when it comes down to it and you're building a massive skyblock world, they can be super helpful. Well, that's unfortunate. And of course, by the time I spawn back, there's already creepers over there. Gosh darn it, I just had to fall out of the world, didn't I? And with almost all of the logs and... oh goodness, with my, oh, and of course it was with my saplings as well. But there is a gravestone mod, so I think what I can do is if I get down there, I should be able to find my gravestone. I got most of it back, some of it spilled out. But now we can try and kill all of these spiders and zombies and stuff. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do with myself. Okay, back for round 2. Let's be a little bit smarter this time.
And his name is...
Ah! Oh my goodness. I don't understand. What? I am so confused. It's freaking... what? I don't even, like... how do I compete with that? I just got, like... body slammed. Oh my goodness. Alright, I gotta come up with a better way to do something here. Goodness gracious. In lieu of whatever is going on over there, I've decided to go about getting some string a different way. I remembered that if you use silkworms, which you get by taking a crook to any type of leaf, you can get string that way whenever you break it. It takes a little bit longer, but it should be better. You just need these to grow, and then what you do is you take the silkworm and you just place it like that. I'll place one over here and then one over here. And what we'll do is we'll wait probably 10 or 15 minutes and all of the leaves here will become infested. And then whenever I break it again with a crook, we'll be able to get string from it. So that's a little bit of a safer option. And with the infested leaves all up and created, now we can just harvest it. So you click it, and you get a lot of stuff. It's a whole lot simpler than whatever I was trying to do over here. I really just need to not try this again. Luckily everything is despawned since it's daytime now, but goodness gracious. What a mess. Just gonna break it all and send it all into the void so that we don't have anything spawning over here. But then we can get on to what we actually need to be doing. Alright, now on to making the sieves. What we're gonna need is a lot of string, right? Need 18 of these. I'll make... no. Yeah, we'll just make as many as we can. I guess I can actually just go ahead and grow some more trees. And then get started right away on making more string. That's grown. Yep. So then we'll take our silkworms and put a couple in. They'll help speed up the process. But we'll leave some in here. But now what we do is if we make our sieves, which shouldn't be too difficult, right? 8 sieves. Come over here. We'll just place them all down. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll be able to use them all at once. But first of all, what we need is something to, well, sieve through it. And there's a couple of things that we can do it with, but I think we need to start with gravel. The way you get gravel in this game is you take your cobblestone and place it down. We'll do, I don't know, something about like this or so. And then we'll take our hammer, which is it? Oh shoot, I forget how to make it. Wooden hammer, there we go. We take it, and we just do it all. You'll see we get 24 gravel. So we can come over here, and I thought that there was a way to do more than one at a time. Maybe there's not, though. So to get the clay, what we actually need to do is, well, the first step is we need some water. But I obviously did not count well, and I don't know how to make a circle. I need just enough so that we can make an infinite water source. We have this water floor right here, which you can actually make one later on, but we have it now, and I think we got it for a quest. But you'll just throw it, and it'll form a water, and then I used the iron that we got to make an iron bucket, so I could pick up the water from below, and now we have an infinite water source. Super useful, and the way that we get clay is by taking the products of dust and, or actually not the products, taking dust and putting it into a water-filled, whatever it's called. You know what these things are, barrels. Yeah. So you break this down 3 times with the hammer, then you get the sand, and then you get the dust. So then what we'll do is we'll take it, go like this, put it in, and then you get your clay. All nice and easy. I don't remember why that's not on the JEI, but it's not. But now we have our clay, and we just need some bone meal. We have just enough bone meal to be able to make the porcelain dealio, the crucible. So we need 7, and then you just make it like a cauldron. And then what we're going to do is we need to fire it. Wait, actually, I probably should check my quest book. Make sure I've been getting stuff. I have not been checking it. Okay, we have this. Yeah, claim it. Well, not there yet. I'm kind of skipping ahead, but I think it's for the better. We need to fire it, so we'll throw it in here. It'll give us a fired crucible. And then we should be able to do the unthinkable. So we're going to put it above a torch. I need a little bit more cobblestone, and then I'll be able to put the cobblestone into the crucible like this. And you can see it's filling up with fluid, and eventually it'll all fill up with lava. So once we get that, we'll be able to take our first thing of lava and make our first cobble generator, which is going to be awesome. So we have enough in here to take it out. So I'll bucket it, and we can just come over here, and I think I've made it the cobble gen, right? We just need to be able to get the cobble. But if you remember, whenever we use our regular pickaxes, which you can see here, they only have 1 durability. So even if I was to mine this without it, I would get 2 uses out of it, but then after that, it's just completely gone. So while I could do that, it's the same for all of my stone pickaxes and everything from there on out of the normal Minecraft progression. But if we move on into what's called Tinker's Construct, we'll be able to make some really good tools. So that's where we need to start. The starting place for that is some of these, what's called blank patterns. If I take this, we'll get some of them, and then we should be able to start making the stencil table. Stencil table is one of the basic things, and you need it so that you can, well, get your stencils for stuff. What we're going to want is we're going to want a pick, first of all. We'll grab our pickaxe. We'll need a tool rod and a tool binding, if I'm not mistaken. I also want to grab myself a pattern chest. So I need a couple of these patterns. Is it like that? Or is it like that? Yep, there it is. A pattern chest, so that we can keep all of our Tinker's Construct stuff in one place. We'll just throw it all in there. But now we need to get a pickaxe. And we want one of the most basic ones from Tinker's Construct. You can see, really there's just about everything, but we need a, I forget the name of it now. We need a, it's not a tool, it's a part builder, yes, that's right. So it's just a log and a blank pattern on top. Part builder. I pick those back up. We'll place it right here. And we can put our wood inside with our, actually this needs to be moved over here. You can see it has connected inventories, and we should be able to, okay, so I decided on a flint pickaxe. It should be the best for what we're trying to do. And now we go into the tool station, and you can see it gives us an outline of what we need, and we get our flint pickaxe. Super simple. And if we come over here, you can see we get cobblestone, which is awesome. So now eventually I will have to repair this pickaxe, and I probably should put something other than that right there. But now we can get a whole lot of cobblestone. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is set up an automatic way to get cobblestone. And luckily there's a pretty easy way of doing it. We just need some of the stuff from extra utilities called transfer nodes. And I just remembered I didn't melt my aluminum. Need 4 of that. Oh, and oh man, I forget everything. I need some glass as well. That won't take terribly long. But what we'll do is we will take some of the there. We will use our redstone that I got from sifting a ton of dust. You can see how much dust stuff we have. We have 11 redstone, and we need to make first a transfer pipe and a what's it called? A world interaction upgrade. Yes, so no. It's a node. We need this. So first we need a block, and then where's mine? Here it is. Although I do need some more of this. Rip that thing. Throw that in there. We're gonna need some more. Okay, hold on. Let me get everything ready and then we can craft it. So I've crafted some of these transfer pipes, and now we can craft a transfer node, which is pretty straightforward. What you do is you just place it down on like a chest, and it'll transfer items out of it. But what we need is a world interaction upgrade. This allows us to take blocks out of the world and move them into an inventory. So for that we need a lot of iron, but we also need some more lapis. And I thought I had enough, but I only have one piece and I need 4 to make this here. So that means a lot of sifting of what? I think it's gravel, but I'm not sure. Yes, another 5% chance. Yep. Okay, well, back to the grind, I guess. I finally got it. Took me way too long. Should not have taken me that long. Don't put that in there. But we finally got it. So we should be able to make the world interaction upgrade if I... Oh, brother. Why am I never prepared? I need, what, 3 more iron ingots, and then I'm gonna need some sticks. Craft the pickaxe. And then just a little bit more, right? Almost there. There we go. So now we should be able to craft the world interaction upgrade like that. We have our transfer node, and now we just grab a chest, take it over here, and where do I want to put it? I think I can put it here, maybe. That would probably work. And we'll take our transfer node, stick it right like that, put the world interaction upgrade in, and we're getting cobblestone, just like that. Super simple and easy, and now anytime I need cobble for whatever, or gravel or something, just throw it all down, and then break it. It's much simpler and much easier. This will fill up eventually, but we'll probably end up using it before it fills up. And yeah, it's super great. Now, we're just about out of time for this episode, and I think I'm going to call it here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you're looking forward to more of this series, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.